Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Moss and Wrestling video. This is my second Moss and Wrestling video. I need to make more videos on this channel. Like, I changed up everything, and I was just all like, man, like all this, like, I watch wrestling all the time. Like, I got so many things to talk about, and here I am. I only made one video, and it wasn't even, I feel like it was more so as warning people the dangers of getting an Uber ride, from random people and stuff. I mean, overall, that's what it is. But yeah, it was about like the dangers of getting an Uber ride. Like, I mean, it involved it involved somebody that worked for WWE, but it overall wasn't about wrestling. So this video, yes, I'm giving you guys my opinion on something that was like this past week of wrestling had to have been the most interesting week of wrestling that I have seen in a while. Like, I've been watching wrestling for about, like, over 10 years now. Over 10 years. And I would have to say, like, this past week of wrestling has been a really good week. Like, I mean, there have been some weeks where they were good, but no, like, this past week, Braun Strowman tackling Bobby Lashley into the, the wall or I wouldn't say it would be the jumbotron because that's a little bit higher up, but he tackled him, and then all the pyros and explosions was going on. That's what made me watch wrestling. My first memory I have of wrestling is when, and I think you could probably find this scene on YouTube, but Batista has speared Undertaker, and I think this is like Backlash 2007. And yeah, it was like right after WrestleMania 23, and I think it was Backlash 2007. I remember I was flipping through the channels, and I just see Batista. This was like my first time ever seeing anything from wrestling. But I seen him just running, tackled Undertaker, falls onto the that outside part of the stage. Explosion happened, then this like part of the scenery fell down on top of them. I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? Like, how come I haven't been watching this? After that, like, I was watching SmackDown, Monday Night Raw. I remember when ECW used to come on, NXT when it came on TV and stuff. Like, I was, like, watching anything that came on TV, WWE related, I was watching it. It got to the point I was buying the Target WWE Championship belts and stuff. I went to a couple of wrestling shows. Like, I was a big fan of wrestling. And I had to say, like, after that, I just feel like that's definitely when the PG era had kicked in. And when this PG era kicked in, then that's when you're all like, oh, we gotta cater to kids. Like, that's when they started coming out with the WWE, like, kid magazines and stuff. They started doing all these, like, kid-related WWE stuff. And it's like, okay, cool, do that. But on the other hand, you gotta cater to the fans, like the veteran fans. The fans that could get a veteran discount at a WWE show because they were going to the 90s shows when it was really going in. Alright? So that's why I'm like, with this whole PG era that was happening, like, that's why I felt like that so much crap gets said about WWE because they were just so stuck in this like PG era and things. They try and have PG people on the show. Like, no, then Corey Graves cussing on TV. Like, when I heard him cuss, I was like, bro, when he dropped the holy, all right, he dropped the holy. I ain't gonna say because they'll find a reason to demonetize me on this video, so I'm gonna be as careful as I can. But when he dropped the holy, all right, that's when I was just smiling. I'm like, I've never been so glued to the TV. Usually I'll be on my phone uploading videos. I'll be doing other things besides watching wrestling. Like, I'll still have it on. I don't know, I guess to like cope with it and things. But this past week, and then SmackDown, Kofi Kingston giving was it Kevin Owens? No, Samoa Joe. All right, no, I was just like, just Kevin Owens. He had something. No, he snapped on Dolph Ziggler. That was funny. That was funny and things. But yeah, he gave Samoa Joe the bird. I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I've been wanting to watch. Like this, having Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff, like having them a part of WWE as a creative like producer or somebody. I don't know, like a writer. I don't know what. I think there's like Paul Heyman. Who did I say? Did I say Paul Heyman? I'm speaking so fast, I don't even remember the names I said. But no, Paul Heyman is behind Raw. Eric Bischoff is behind SmackDown. Yes, having these guys up on here, like this is good. Like, and it was like, it got to the point where I'm like looking at tweets to see what other people had to say, and they were excited. They were happy. So yes, the PG era being over in WWE is a good thing. It is a very good thing because you got all these like rival companies, AEW. All right, you got them starting up and things. You don't really hear too much about TNA. Like, I honestly, I don't even know what channel they are now. But New Japan Wrestling, I feel like they had their moment, but I don't know. It's not as like, I guess I wouldn't really say it's good, or I wouldn't really say that it's not good because I never even watched it and stuff. But I mean, they kind of had like their push, they kind of had their moment. But I feel like now it's like you don't really hear too much about them. I feel like right now what's going on is AEW and WWE. All right, so yeah, it's like a toss up between these two because AEW they just have recently had like a good pay per view and stuff, and there was like they showed formerly known as Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, I think that's his new name now. They showed him getting smashed on a table. He spit out a thumbtack. Like, what is happening in the wrestling world right now? Like, it is going crazy. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this wrestling era. Like what can we even call it? Like now that the PG era is over, like should we just call it that PG era over? Like does something like that, something corny? I don't know, man. But anyways, what do you guys think about WWE now? Do you think it should go back to this PG stuff? Probably if you're a parent, and then you gotta be bringing your kids there, and then people cussing and stuff. Like what other crazy things, people doing blood all over the place. Like I guess if you're a parent and you don't want your kid to see that, but I feel like a kid would want to see that. Like I don't know, when I was a kid when I was like in middle school watching WWE and stuff, and they show like bloody matches, like I'll go on YouTube, I'll go anywhere finding one of them like crazy bloody matches and things. That was like one of my favorite matches was John Cena versus JBL I Quit match, because both them guys was bloody. And that was like, I had to say, that was like one of my favorite wrestling matches and things. Dave Batista versus Triple H, WrestleMania 21, because Triple H, he was just like, he straight got his behind handed to him in that match. That was a good match. I really did enjoy that match. In fact, I might just pull out, I might just pull out those two discs and just watch those wrestling matches and stuff. But yeah, those are some good matches, man. Like, we need... honestly, like, yes, paying attention to the wrestlers' health, making sure they're okay and stuff. But we need to be entertained. Like, we need to be entertained. And yeah, having Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff behind it now, yes, I'm glad that they're behind it. And we can finally say, yes, this PG era is over, all right? It is over, okay? So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. You guys comment below what you think about this whole situation and stuff. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stay tuned for some more wrestling videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.